Welcome back. I'm Sarah Noah here, your host for this segment today of the community information on Nevada County Media. And I have right here with me right now, Jim Mathias.
Hello.
From the Firesafe Council.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
We're glad to have you because this is a big part of our lives up here in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
It is that time of year to start. Well, if you haven't started, you're a little late.
I had sent my husband out doing some weed whacking.
Well, you can participate too.
Well, I bring drinks and snacks.
Everybody contributes. I like it.
I do. So I want to know what it is that you do on the Firesafe Council. What is it? What is your responsibilities?
My responsibilities? I'm the Swiss Army knife for the Firesafe Council. So whatever my boss tells me to do.
There you go.
My title is Wildfire Prevention and Safety Manager. So I get involved in a lot of the safety things for our workers to make sure that out there in the field that they're safe. Office staff is safe, so that's the safe side of it. And then wildfire prevention. It's just I have a lot of experience working in wildfire prevention, and so I really, when I retired, I wanted to continue on with that work, and here I am, and right now volunteering for the Firesafe Council and helping out.
All right. So what sort of things should we be concerned about as residents of this county in terms of fire?
Well, you should really listen to your local fire districts, the Forest Service and CAL FIRE, who are telling you that now is the time to get out there and make sure you have defensible space around your home. So, it's every year, it's a never-ending task, as you kind of alluded to. We definitely want to get out there and we want to create that defensible space around our home. And not only that, we also want to concentrate on home hardening. We found out through the fire service that that ember production in large wildfires is one of the ways that fire spreads real rapidly and can really affect your home. So there's been an emphasis on home hardening, and I'm using a lot of those terms.
What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly. I was going to go into that. So
my house seems really hard when I.
So at the Firesafe Council, we're trying to provide that education. Sometimes people get confused with the Firesafe Council of Nevada County, and they think we're an entity of the county. We're not. We're a nonprofit here in Nevada County. And so what we do is we try to educate the public and do things like this where we talk to people and educate them about them. And that was a roundabout way to get to the answer for your question, which is, what is home hardening?
Right.
Well, if you were a little ember, like, the little black rain cloud, Winnie the Pooh, floating around through the air, what you would want to do is you would land on something that we call a receptive fuel bed, which can be anything in your house, like find its way through a crack, land in your attic, and get in your insulation. So anywhere an ember can get into your home or some kind of heat can get into your home. And so that's things like, having double pane windows in your house that keeps the heat away. So if there's a big fire burning toward your house, it's closing in the eaves to make sure that your eaves are as closed up so that no embers can get into there. Anywhere you want to have airflow through your home. Otherwise, it'd be ghastly hot in your attic, which radiates down into your house. So you want to have some ventilation in the top of your house and the bottom of your house. And as CAL FIRE will tell you, they want to make sure that when you do have those vents, that you have some way to keep embers out. So no bigger than 1/8 of an inch of screening. So that's one of the things that we really talk about with home hardening. And then little things like sometimes people think it'd be really nice to have a wood privacy fence around your house. And there's really nothing wrong with that. But the last 5 to 10 feet until you get to your house, maybe you put a gate there and make it a chain link fence or something that won't, a decorative metal gate of some kind, which doesn't bring the fire because I don't know how often you paint or make your fence fire restricted or resistive, but that last little piece that connects to your home, you want to make sure that that's something that won't burn. And if the fence catches on fire, that it's not continuous fuel all the way to your home. So things like that is what we talk about to have home hardening.
Okay.
And so that's a big piece of what we like to educate people about. And then we talk about defensible space. And we could talk for hours on that, but there's changes coming with that. That's new information. Yeah, I know. It used to be that we wanted to make sure that everywhere around your home, for the first 0 to 30 feet, which is what CAL FIRE's referred to as Zone 1, they wanted to have it lean and green. So not moonscape. Nobody's ever wanted your home to be moonscape.
Right.
We live in a beautiful area. We want to keep your home beautiful. So what they recommend is that first 30 feet that you keep the grass trimmed down. Any decorative bushes that you have, keep them as far away from the home as you can, and make sure that you clear underneath them, because there's a lot of clutter and stuff that falls down.
Right.
Trim the trees up the first 8 to 10 feet off the ground, or at least keep clear from underneath them, because there are some decorative brush that people like. So more of a mosaic around your house than, once again, that continuous fuel. Get everything away from the house that's flammable. And then anything from 30 feet out, either to your property line or to 100 feet, that's where CAL FIRE says it's really time to pay attention to clearing the ground as well, making sure that there's spacing between brush and that the tree has spacing. And then don't forget about right over the top of your house. Any dead limbs that are right over the top of your house, keep them away from your chimney, because, in the springtime and in the fall, it starts to get cold. So we want to trim them back at least 10 feet away from your chimney. So all those kinds of things are the standard stuff that CAL FIRE and your local fire districts have talked about for years and years and years. And this year, actually a couple years ago, they've started to implement what they're calling Zone 0, which isn't anything that they're enforcing yet. It probably won't be enforced, like when they go out and do defensible space inspections, it probably won't be enforced until 2026, because they have to.
Well, that's not that long, though.
It's not very far away. They are going to have to change the Public Resources Code, and so that takes some time. And then in the meantime, CAL FIRE is kind of ramping up to be able to spread the word about Zone 0. And that difference is the first 5 feet away from your home. So 0 feet to 5 feet away from your home, they want to have nothing flammable at all around your house. And that's due to that ember that we talked about.
Right.
Embers can land on anything. If you have a wood deck, if you have, wood siding that is, just touching the ground, something like that. Think of, once again, that little Winnie the Pooh rain cloud that floats up against your home, any ember that lands on something that can catch on fire. So if you're not doing your maintenance, if you live in Alta Sierra where there's millions of pine needles, you're making sure that you clear your roof, and then you have to kind of clear it back away from your home.
From the house.
Yeah, 5 feet or so, at least 5 feet, and that's at Zone 0. So be really protective of your property within the first 5 feet. And they're finding out that a lot of the homes that were destroyed were not destroyed by a 50, 100, 200 foot wall of flame. A lot of the homes get destroyed by those embers landing in that first 5 feet. The Zone 0, the new zone that CAL FIRE's getting ready to kind of talk about.
And are there certain plants that we should? I know manzanita is not good, but are there plants that near our home that probably shouldn't be near our home?
Beautiful and decorative.
I know.
100 feet away from your home.
So
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
we got rid of some. It made me sad because I love it.
It is, but a lot of people have, and I'm not a plant expert, but I hear people talk about juniper and that sort of thing right up against your home. Really, I mean, the first 5 feet, if there's any way you can not have any plants other than a well-watered potted plant, that'd be great. But, don't forget to clear. If you do have something there and you're not ready to pull it out yet, clear underneath it. Bare mineral soil underneath it. And, that's what we want to see, is we want to see it as clear as possible. No embers, nothing to catch on fire.
So how can people get more information, right? We all live in this area. We are all prone to fires. So what's a good resource for us to get more information at?
Well, you can talk to your local fire district. You can always contact CAL FIRE. Our website is rufiresafe.com. If you have any questions about your home, we're still going out and doing defensible space advisory visits, and those are free. You can call our office, 530-272-1122, or you can get on our website, and all of our programs are listed there.
Great.
And a quick shout out to our big fundraiser on June 1st, the Firewise Festival.
Oh, and
and
Lake Wildwood.
Yes,
Lake
at Commodore
Wildwood.
Park. Please look at our website, get the information.
Sounds like a great event, June 1st.
Yeah.
That would be super helpful.
Lots of
barbecue,
live auction, all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's wonderful. We'll put that on our calendar. And thank you so much, Jim, for being here. We appreciate your wisdom and your information. It's something that we all have to deal with here in Nevada County. And we look forward to seeing you at the barbecue June 1st.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, and stay tuned. There's more to come.
From the foothills of the Sierra Nevada, a new hero will emerge. One who is ready. One who makes sure their friends and family are set. has the power to go at a moment's notice. This fire season, you're the hero. We are Ready Nevada County.